your father or your siblings, you might wish them good morning with a smiling face. Others are seeing your smiling face. Why not? How isn't it better if you too can see your smiling face, how beautiful you are when you smile? So go to the mirror, look at the mirror, smile, and just see. That brings inner positivity to your mind. Reading inspirational content. So most of us nowadays, we are used to having devices near our beds, and once we wake up early morning, what we do is, many of us, I'm not saying all, we take the device and we check for the messages what we have got on WhatsApp, notifications on Instagram, notifications on Facebook. Then we go to the news channels and see what kinds of news have happened during that night or during the previous day. Do we need to keep our brain with whole lot of information this early morning? Why not? It's okay, use your device. Why not reading something inspirational instead of that? It will increase your positivity and it will uplift your mood to perform well during the daytime. Set a daily intention. So many of us are used to set a daily plan. There is a difference between planning and intending. So when planning, we are thinking, like, we are having a plan that I should do this. But sometimes, unless you are a person who really fit to your plan, these plans may not work. But when you intend to do something, you have more potency to really engage in it. So there is a difference in planning and intending. Clear your desk. So this is something what I do since my childhood. No one told me, but I wanted to see a clear and organized desk since my childhood. So when I am studying one subject, I will have books regarding only that particular subject on my desk. Why is it important? So now, like, let's say, okay, if I take the same example, there's a student who is studying for a particular exam which is going to come up like after a week. So he will be having the math book, the science book, geography, and many subjects. Now, when you are studying one subject, let's say you are studying maths, in the meantime, you see your geography book and you remember you have never touched this book. Will you be able to focus on what you are doing? No, because your concentration goes there. So it is important to always clear your desk and to organize it in a way, also in a friendly way, which will motivate you to perform your work. Focus on your purpose. So we start any work with some purpose. But with some time, once we get used to this particular activity, we forget what the purpose is. So like, for example, let's say we are going for work every day. So every day is not going to be the same sweet way as it started. Then, like, after some time, let's say after a few months or after a few years, one might hate to go for their job. It can be any internal factors or any external factors which is beyond our control. But even if something is hating, if you can remember what your purpose was, why did you start to do this, it will motivate you to keep going with the particular task rather than hating it. Your purpose will defend the hateness what you are getting. Slow down. So we think a lot about time and we are very conscious about saving time and not wasting it. Now there can be someone who is like, who likes to, who if he is very conscious about time, he might think the moment I finish this, I should start the next work. Like, you do a particular activity for about 2 hours, then immediately the next minute they need to start the other activity rather than having some break. But do you know, having this break or taking that few minutes, like you don't have to take a lot, maybe like if you work for 2 hours continuously, even 10 minutes or 15 minutes would be sufficient. Just go out and look at something. So that will even help you to gather your thoughts and do your activities during the next task what you are going to perform. Otherwise, like eventually your mind will get exhausted and your mind is overloaded, your brain is overloaded with completing tasks one after the other. Next one is we need to practice growth mindset. So this growth mindset, so there was a psychologist known as Carol Dweck. She proposed the mindset theory. So in mindset theory, it is stated that a person with a growth mindset believes that he can do something well, something better by trying. He can improve his abilities, while a person with a fixed mindset thinks that his abilities are fixed. So it is very important to have a growth mindset. Now, if someone is having a fixed mindset, you can move yourself to a growth mindset. The thing is, you need to change your attitudes. So, like, sometimes you might have heard there are things, okay, there are enough children who say, now, like, when we ask, why don't you try more? Miss, this is all what I can do. But when we ask, did you try? No, even how much I tried, this doesn't improve. They are having this negative thought about trying. So then how can you improve? So for this, we need to train children from their small days itself to keep on practicing, rehearsing, and whenever they accomplish something, it has to be encouraged or appreciated. That motivation which they get from their parents or teachers especially motivates them to practice more for their next exams or for their next tournaments. Engage in handwork. So when it comes to doing handwork, we work with our hands. But can we just work with our hands? Just think about like sewing, knitting, or doing some other handwork, or even painting. Like, does your hand just work, or do we need to focus on that? It brings both our physical body and our physical and mental things together. So when we engage in handwork, this helps you to concentrate on what you are doing. So I would like to conclude this session by this quote. The change in our lives begin with a change in our minds. Destiny grows where your focus flows. Thank you.
All right, इंथिजा, बहुत सारी बातें थी। इंथिजा की बातें एक पर्सनालिटी को कितना बेहतर क्वालिटी दे सकता है। लेकिन इस बीच कलाम बात का जिक्र काफ़ी देर पहले से हमने सुना, और जब कलाम बात का जिक्र हो रहा है तो फिर ऐसे में किस स्ट्रक्चर के ज़रिए हमें आगे बढ़ने की ज़रूरत है। विस्तार से बातचीत होगी, कई सवाल जवाब, और सवाल जवाब से पहले कई खास मेहमानों के हाथे अब इस किताब का विमोचन। मैं चाहूँगा सबसे पहले इस मंच पे मैं आवाज़ देना चाहूँगा आदरणीय श्री मुन्ना कुमार सर को। सर प्लीज़ ऑन स्टेज हो जाएं, ये वक्त आपके लिए है। वैसे तो मैंने कई ऑफिशियल अनाउंसमेंट आपके सुने हैं हमारे अतिथियों का स्वागत को लेकर। इसके साथ मैं आवाज़ देना चाहूँगा, नेपाल से हमारे बीच हैं सचिन कुमार जी, आपसे गुजारिश प्लीज़ आप मंच पे आ जाएं। साथ ही दुबई से आए हैं मोहम्मद इब्राहिम सर आपसे गुजारिश प्लीज़ मंच पे आ जाएं। श्रीहर निखिल सर भी हमारे बीच आ गए हैं। सर आपसे गुजारिश प्लीज़ आप ही मंच पे आ जाए, जोरदार तालियां बजनी चाहिए प्लीज़। दरअसल कलाम बात के पीछे इन लोगों की रणनीति किस रूप में है उसे समझना भी हमारे लिए महत्वपूर्ण है। ऐसे में इंतिजा, यू आर ऑल्सो बीइंग इनवाइटेड। साथ ही हम सभी के बीच पूजा शर्मा मैम भी हैं। मैम आपसे गुजारिश प्लीज़ मंच पे आ जाएं, जोरदार तालियां बजनी चाहिए प्लीज़। दरअसल एंटरटेनमेंट सेक्टर में एक इम्पॉर्टेंट कंट्रीब्यूशन प्ले कर रही हैं, और ऐसे में एक आइडियोलॉजी के सहारे कहीं ना कहीं हमें बेहतर करने की कोशिश होती है। इसके साथ मैं पंकज जैन सर को भी आवाज़ देना चाहूँगा। सर प्लीज़ मंच पे आ जाएं। रेमो खंडेलवाल